What's good, YouTube? TB Loxy bringing you guys another video today. Yes, today, you guys, I've got another juicy topic. Should this be considered cheating? Is it innocent? Is it just a cultural expression that we may not be privy to? We don't understand the nuances of. I'm here to engage with you guys today, okay? As always, please keep the comments as respectful as possible. We want to have the most productive discourse that we can possibly have. Obviously, I know this is the internet and that might be asking for a lot, but we're going to do our very best, okay? If you have any submission ideas for topics, please feel free to send them. There's an email below, all right? This first video is going to be showing you the first example, I'd say, of what most people would consider a fair and genuine cultural expression of Bayesian culture. Okay, the source is Bayesian Tube, as you can see here. Let's get into the video. Now, for the purposes of the copyright, I am not going to allow the music to play, but the artist is saying something to the effect of Binjanizen Ochabakna, Binjanizen Ochabakna, Binjanizen Ochabak. Let's go ahead and play that one more time for the gentlemen who may not have seen and the ladies who want to see it again. I know we all want to get a good look at this and make sure we see that. Let me get me all the way out of there. Binjanizen Ochabakna, Binjanizen. Oh man, I'm messing up. It's not even playing. Hold up. There you go. So you can see here, there is a lot. There's a lot. There is a lot to unpack, right? There's a lot to unpack there. One thing that I've seen across Twitter, across several individuals that have engaged in some discourse about this already, is that this is a perfectly normal cultural expression. This is a part of West Indian culture. And if you are American, stay out. They don't need your judgment. And I get it, right? But we did see, right? And the reason why this is coming up and the reason why I'm prefacing this conversation with this particular video is because we did see some Americans get involved. All right. Now I'm going to show you a clip of Fivio. All right. Fivio was engaged in a similar style of dance with Asian Doll, I think probably about this past weekend. And we'll see how his girlfriend responds here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and present the clip from Fivio. Of course, I'm going to mute the video once it pops up. Oh, looks like it's a little delayed. Give me a second, you guys. Share video file.
And I just want to play in the party.
Pause that. Ice Spice. We don't want the Ice Spice to play. But you can see here in the back. You can see here in the background. Right? There's Fivio here. And then, of course, you see Asian Doll. Looks like he's got her pants. He's grabbing her pants. Sort of doing a little bit of the thrusting motion. Right? I've seen some memes circulating with this photo right here, just in freeze framed, and but we're just friends is the caption. It's absolutely hilarious, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not West Indian, so I don't really want to cast too much judgment, because I am looking at it from an American lens. But let's see how Fivio's girlfriend felt about this, right? Can anybody while I'm looking up this video want to guess in the comment section how Fivio's girl might have felt about this?
Posted up with Aiden.
All right, here we go. Hold up, let me let it load.
Home with me. Posted up with Aiden. You want to play these games with me? We can play. Yeah. Home here. But posted up with Asian Doll. You real cute. Yeah, you pushed me here, bitch. We gonna do this. No, as a matter of fact, no. This ain't no exposure shit. We together. But he's been hiding that we together. But here you go. Here we are. We're together. World. We're together. Yup. For the bitches that didn't know. Asian doll, we're together. I don't know why you posted up with Asian doll like you with Asian doll. Your photographers is jacking like y'all together and posting emojis and all that bullshit. Bad man. Yeah. Yeah. He's right here, sick from partying last night at 4040 with Asian doll. Uh-huh. Please, you know how many bitches you brought in here? I'm doing weird shit. I'm doing weird shit. Or going to my crib and dubbing on Asian doll is weirder. Oh, weird shit, right? You don't like this shit, right? All right, and I don't like the shit you doing either, embarrassing me on Instagram. What you mean? You embarrassing me on Instagram. What? Okay, so now everybody's gonna know we together. How nobody knows? Okay, now everybody's gonna know. Now it's embarrassing. Somebody sent me that shit, nigga. How the fuck nobody knows? And somebody sent me that. Somebody sent me that video. I don't follow Asian doll. Somebody sent me that video. Fuck you mean? Somebody sent me that video.
I feel like we should be.
You moving around acting like you single and you're not. That's your problem. You're not single. And everyone's gonna know that today. You're not single. He's home here every day. Sick. Yeah, he's sick now. Because when niggas get caught up, they sick all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay. Woo-wee. Oh man, I'm laughing because we just don't have these problems. I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna try to be very careful not to be disrespectful. Okay, from an optic standpoint, just period. From an optic standpoint, I do believe that there is a justifiable reason to be concerned. Right. When you're looking at the dance, objectively what it is sort of, some sexual emulation. Meaning, if you were to engage in the act without the music, without clothes, with the person of consent, of course, it would look very similar, to the doggy style position. If you are a person that is in a relationship, and you're doing this sort of dance with another person, I can easily understand why this would be an issue, right? In the original video, the first video I posted up, you can see, the lady was sort of, it almost, I'll say this, allegedly it looked like she was spreading the cheeks a little bit. It did look like she had her thigh spreading the cheeks a little bit. And anytime as a man, I'm dancing with a woman, and men, we kind of know what this is. It doesn't make it sexual, but it is sort of a sexual response. Anytime we dance with a woman like this, I don't know about y'all sensitivity levels or testosterone levels, but I'm getting aroused anytime. Anytime I dance like this, I'm getting aroused. Some days, if my wife hugs me too long, what I'm saying? I got to create a little distance because like, hey, I'm about to, some things are about to go, I'm about to rise a little bit. And so you just imagine experiencing that sort of reaction with a stranger. What's their reaction going to be? Are they going to continue, or are they going to make it the focal point where they're going to jam their booty back on it? Like, it's just not something that I understand being in a relationship. And I would argue that if you are in a relationship, it's probably not a best practice unless both of y'all are West Indie and both of y'all are in the setting where you can sort of vet each other's dancing partners. Sometimes I think we throw around the word insecure too often because it really, I don't know if you have to be insecure to have an issue with this. I think this could just be objectively something that you just don't like because of what it looks like. It just looks like a lot. Now, obviously, I am going to encourage those of you guys who are part of this culture to engage, this conversation from the standpoint of, westernized respectability politics. I think there is a discussion there. Obviously, you can look at Eurocentric standards, of respectability and how they, may play a part here. But I did think it was pretty telling, to see that, this Fabio's girl come on and be like, yo, I'm not jacking it. It's not cool. You're embarrassing me. People are sending this clip to me, and I don't like it. And so, from that standpoint, I think it's completely reasonable. From the standpoint of culture being sort of like a justification, for this being normal, I definitely understand culture, can make certain things like this a reality. I guess my pushback is always, how do we vet what productive and unproductive or harmful aspects of culture are? Like, how do we vet? What's the checks and balances on something like that? Because I would argue that it being a part of a culture doesn't make it absolutely beneficial for that culture or for that society, for those individuals. I think in America in particular, we have an unfortunate problem with our women, Black women, being over sexualized, and not solely for the liberation causes, but just in general with the media. For a long time, historically, white men believed our women to be more promiscuous, right? They believed that they made great breeders. I mean, look at some of the history in America. This was something that was pretty consistently thought about our women. You also consider the fact that our women were used in some plantation contexts as sexual workers from the beginning of time. So there's a history to the sexualization of our women. So you just got to sort of comb through that. Is that something that's happening here with the women? Is it being normalized? From the man's perspective, what does it allow from a man's perspective? I mean, are men taking advantage? I don't know, because you got to remember, we are coming, generally speaking, we're all a part of, misogynistic societies, patriarchal societies. So it's kind of like, is this something that could be 100% innocent in a patriarchal society? I don't know. Who knows? But I'm interested to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm not dancing like this as a married man. My wife's not dancing like this as a married lady. I just would really like to keep the optics as clean as possible when it comes to our marriage. We would dance like this, but I'm not about to dance on a woman like this and, get myself all excited and then be looking at my wife like, yep, she's bending it. Like, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I'm interested to hear you guys' comments, thoughts. Please leave them in the comment section below. It's been TP Locks, signing out.